Okay, well, here we are. The back patio door is leaking here. And you can see the floor is raising. I'll show you guys this. There's a few areas it's leaking from. One is obviously from outside. Right here is in one of the areas. Two, maybe the deck, the ledger board. You can see this ledger board is installed on top of the siding. There's no J channel. Let me show you guys the side, and that's not always the best way to do a deck ledger board. It's actually never the best way, but that's how it was done here. So we're gonna, the homeowner didn't want to obviously remove the whole deck and the ledger board, so we're just gonna pull one board here and reseal with some sealant that top of that ledger board. We're gonna replace this door, fix the flooring, and patch a little drywall. Another issue is this door height is pretty low. We're not going to change the height, but we are going to seal this area. This is a rental property, so a lot of the times in these scenarios the homeowner tries to keep the cost down. But yeah, let's see how the next scene goes. Okay, I want to show you guys another scenario that water could be leaking from. So this is underneath the deck ledger board and under the patio door upstairs. You can see right here the whole opening underneath the patio door is exposed. The whole opening for the underneath of the patio door is exposed. See, you can actually see right, that's the threshold of the door. You see the door? Now that is the threshold, and the flashing is just open. So it's not a really good situation. So here we have the siding is here, and underneath that's flashing. This is siding and this is flashing, and this flashing should be closed up. So we're gonna seal that up with some foam and caulking as a preventative measure. And you can see right underneath that door is this wood rot area. So that's another reason. So just to recap, we've got the flashing that's causing a leak, this door below, slightly below grade, and this ripped piece of siding. So there's a few things going on there we're going to take care of here. So we've got the flooring taken up, and you can see here the subfloor that they laid on top is bubbling really bad. I mean, let me see how I can show you. It's totally, that's a lot. And as we're going back here, it just keeps going more and more, so you can't really tell on camera, but there's no good place to really stop it. So we recommended that we replace all the flooring in this basement, and the customer has approved it, so that's what we're going to do. Okay, we've got the floor demoed. You can see how far the rot came down. That's the sill plate you're looking at. And it actually goes all the way down here. So it was a good amount of water damage, so we actually had to rip up all the flooring. Alright, we got half of the flooring removed. Let's go to the dump. Here it is. The infamous dump, where we all go one at a time. See you on the other side. We got this little piece of siding repaired. Of course, as always with the jobs that are just repairs and not remodels, things don't always match like they would when they're new, like new paint. And obviously without taking off this whole ledger board here and taking off the deck, we can't get this whole piece out and replace a whole piece. So we had to make do with a patch. But it's okay because one, it's in the basement, not too many people are gonna see it, and it's covered by the ledger board, so it's not going to take on too much water. Okay, you can see this stud here. This 2x6 is rotten really bad, so we're gonna pop it out and change it. We also popped this one out. It was rotten on the top. It's right here. This one was pretty rotten too. It wasn't in good shape, so we're gonna replace this one and we're gonna change this one out. So let me show you. So I just want to show you guys that what happens when you neglect your home. So you can see that this one that we replaced, this one that we're replacing, is actually holding up this beam, which is actually pretty rotten too. There's a lot of pressure coming down on this house because a lot of the structure is rotten and it's not carrying the load the way it should. If you see here, there's actually a bow in the middle of the wall. I'm not sure if you can see that right there, that line. And if you look at this 2x6 here, it has a bow in the middle. It bubbles out right here, and then it goes back in because there's too much pressure coming down from up there. The load is not being diverted properly because the other one that was here was so rotten that this one started carrying all the load. So I'm going to show you with my level. So down here where there's no bow, you can see it's pretty good. But as we go up, we lose almost a quarter bubble. I'm not sure if you can tell, but that's not level. Level should be about, well, plumb. Plumb should be about right there. That's plumb. That's not. Okay, we've got the door installed, and what we did was we put some foam in all of the openings so that it's nice and insulated all across the top. Alright, we're gonna do a project update today. First, gotta go to the gym. And yes, I do work out in my work clothes because changing clothes just seems like a waste of time to me, just to go get dirty on the job site. We're gonna work out in the boots. Plus, it'll make you stronger. After this, we're gonna go to Home Depot and then back to the job site. Okay, we're done for the day. Got a few other things to do. A couple areas of baseboard, but for the most part, I mean. Alright, and that's a wrap. We got the new floor in.